Xavier loses at DePaul last night, John, as well. Who Xavier was obviously undefeated in the conference. We talked about it the last show we did, though. Their schedule is this isn't a knock; it's just reality. Like their schedule is front loaded, where they play all the best teams at home, and it's going to get interesting towards the tail end of their Big East run here as they have to go on the road against some of the better teams. How would you handicap the Big East now? Because this conference, obviously is great every year. But Jay Wright has the reign of Jay Wright and had a stranglehold on the conference. Now he's stepped out of the picture. It feels like an absolute free-for-all as we sit here today. I mean, 5-6 different teams could win this thing. How do you, being more of a Big East guy than Tate and I, how would you handicap it now as we sit here today?
The best coaching jobs done in this conference have been by Shaka Smart, Cooley, and Sean Miller. And what if I had told you that 2 or 3 years ago?
Yeah.
In 2022-23 in the Big East, the best coaching jobs are going to be done, 2 of them by Shaka Smart and Sean Miller. You would have said, where have you been?
Right.
What planet are you on? What are you talking about? That's what we're watching here. Now, where the Big East has the bigger issues is that Georgetown is rock bottom. Georgetown can never be this bad, should never be this bad. It's unfortunate. And it's rough. They need to look themselves in the mirror and make some necessary changes.
Hire Rick Pitino is what you're saying.
Right.
Hire Rick Pitino.
Hire someone.
Yeah.
That's the Twitter train. I mean, that's the train
Jay
everybody's
Will.
on.
I think Jay Williams could do it.
Yeah, Jay Williams. Yeah,
I'll tell you what. To me, how I would handicap it, how I would forecast it, I think that Creighton ends up making the stretch run in this league and ends up reminding us why they were picked one.
Right answer.
That's the right answer, John.
That's my gut. That's my gut. They're 11-8, but guys, they're finding it. I mean, in the win earlier this week, they had 7 at Butler. They had 7 players between 8 and 12 points. They're just incredibly balanced. They don't require one guy to go for 20 or one guy to go for 18. It could be Shireman one night. It could be Trey Alexander the next. It could be Art Kaluma the next. I think not all of us, but I think a lot of people sold out on Creighton when Kalkbrenner goes down. But I really like their upside, and I think they're going to be able to put them together. And one thing you've always learned about Greg McDermott teams is they get better as the year goes on. So for me, Creighton reminds us why they're one here. I think they're going to go on a stretch run, and I think they could end up winning the Big East tournament. I think Marquette is legit.
Right.
Shaka Smart took his team on a retreat in the fall. He pulled in his players last spring and said, what needs to change? We can't just win 7 in a row and then fall off. They lost 6 their last 9 games last year. At one point, at this time last year, we all thought Marquette could win a tournament game, if not 2. They're legit. And Shaka Smart at Marquette feels like the perfect fit. They're 15-5. They're 7-2 in the Big East. What a year they're having. Tyler Kolek has been one of the best point guards in college basketball.
Right.
And
awesome.
their offense is top 5 in KenPom. So they're for real. Providence is tough. And I have some concerns with their guard play at times, but they're a tough team. To me, Xavier, I worry about them away from home because defensively, they're just not all together there. They just aren't. They're a really good offensive team. The Big East is a fun league in terms of offense this year. Some of these teams have to figure out who they are on the defensive end of the floor. But I'll tell you what, guys, a storyline to monitor. The Big East tournament, let's face it, it's been the Villanova Invitational for the better part of the last decade. A Midwest team, since this league reconfigured, has never won the Big East tournament. Is this the year that we see Xavier or Marquette or somebody or Creighton? Creighton has been the bridesmaid forever. They've made 4 Big East tournament championship games out of 9. It's the 5th out of 10, the magical moment. That's the script I'm picking.
Hey there, thanks for watching Titus and Tate. For the full friend of the program experience, subscribe right below and come join us for all things college basketball. The action is heating up. Come join Titus and Tate.